Hey guys, Willem here. In this video I'll show you how to mine cryptocurrencies using your iPhone and a free app that you can install on your iPhone. So just a couple of words of caution. Firstly, this is not investment advice. Whenever you're working with cryptocurrencies, you may lose money. So do this at your own risk. Also, you may damage your device if you constantly have it running at full CPU power for a long time, especially if it overheats. So do be aware of that as well. That being said, for this video, I'm going to use Electroneum as an example because Electroneum is still a relatively new coin and it is still CPU mineable, which means you can effectively mine it on your phone. Something like Bitcoin, you won't really be able to mine. The gains you're going to get are going to be so small that it's not, in my opinion, not even worth trying. But for small coins, you can do that. And the software I'm going to show you supports a whole bunch of different types of coins. So the first thing you need to do is you need to set up a wallet for whichever cryptocurrency you're going to mine. In this case, because I'm using Electroneum as an example, I'm just going to go to my.electroneum.com and then you click on the create account button here, and that's going to create a wallet for you. Once your wallet has been created, that is where your funds will go as you mine it. And from there, you can then send those funds elsewhere. If you're going to mine something else, like say Monero, you need to set up a Monero wallet somewhere. You don't necessarily need to set it up on your phone. You can also set it up on your computer using a desktop application. And as long as you can just get a wallet address, that is what you need to be able to start mining and get those coins into your wallet. Okay, so I'm signed into my wallet right now. And if I scroll down, this red text here is my wallet address. Now, it doesn't matter which kind of cryptocurrency you plan to mine, your wallet address will always look like this. It's going to be a sequence of letters and numbers. You need to copy this and just save this somewhere and keep it for later. We're going to have to add this address into your mining software. Okay, so you've got your wallet set up, you've got your wallet address. The next thing you need to do is you need to decide which mining pool you're going to use. Now, it's not really effective to mine cryptocurrencies purely on your own unless you have really expensive hardware to be able to do that for you. You're not really going to see profit. So what you rather want to do is you want to join a mining pool where a bunch of people work on blocks together, each contributing hashes, and then once the block is unlocked, everyone gets a payout depending on the number of hashes that they contributed. That's a mining pool. For Electroneum, they do have their own mining pools, and for pretty much every other coin out there, you can just search on Google for coin name and then mining pool, and you'll find a couple of options. Take a look at the payout rates for the pools and take a look at the difficulties and all that stuff. You don't want to use a pool that has a very high difficulty if you're going to be mining from your phone, and ideally you don't want to use a pool that's going to require you to mine a lot before you actually get any payouts. Electroneum's own pool, in this case eupool.electroneum.com or uspool.electroneum.com, they do a payout once you reach 20 ETN. So once you've mined 20 coins or earned 20 coins through the pool, they will pay it out to your wallet address automatically. Whichever pool you select, there will usually be instructions on their website explaining how to set it up. And if I go into view instructions here and I scroll down, here it gives me a couple of examples of how to connect to this pool. Now, what you essentially want is you want to know what the address for this pool is, the URL. And you see here in this bit of text that I just scrolled, the red text, the first block, this address here, stratum plus tcp : eupool.electroneum.com:333. That's the address that I'm going to use in this case. You can ignore the rest of the command there for the username and the password and all that stuff at the start. You just want this. You want stratum plus tcp : eupool.electroneum.com:333. That means use the stratum protocol to mine eupool.electroneum.com on port quadruple 3. So copy that address somewhere, keep it safe. You're going to have to set that up in your miner. Not all pools will use stratum. Some will just use plain HTTP. That's fine. Just check what the address is, HTTP, HTTPS, or stratum. Copy that out, including the colon and the port number at the end, and put that into your mining software. Okay, so I've got the address. I've got my wallet's public address. Now what I need to do is I need to install the mining software on my iPhone. In order to do that, you need to go to this website, appvalley.vip. This is a enterprise application for iOS, which means it's an application you can install outside of the App Store without needing to jailbreak your phone or anything like that. You just go to this website and you click on the install app value button at the bottom there. It's going to ask you if you're sure that you want to install it. You tap yes, and then once it's been installed, the first time you try and launch this app from your home screen, it's going to tell you that it's from an untrusted developer. You need to trust them first. So what you need to do then is open up the settings app, and inside of settings you go down to general, then you go down to device management, and you'll see that the developer for this app is listed here. Just tap on their name, and I've already trusted them, but right at the top there's going to be a blue link saying trust this developer. You just tap on that. It's going to ask if you're sure, and then once you've done that, you'll be able to install this developer's apps and run them by tapping on them on the home screen. So up next, what you're going to do is go back to your home screen and open up the App Valley app. And once you've opened up App Valley, you'll see it lists a bunch of apps for this developer. It's almost like his own little app store. And somewhere in here, in my case, it's at the bottom under new, you'll see this app, Mobile Miner. Just go into that and you tap on the Get button, and that's going to install Mobile Miner onto your phone. Once the installation is finished, you can launch Mobile Miner. And the first time you launch Mobile Miner, you'll see that it already has a mining configuration set up. In this case, it's showing me that it's set up to use uspool.electroneum.com. You can change these settings by tapping on the gear icon at the top. You want to do that to be able to add your own wallet address in here. But just briefly, I'll tell you what these fields mean. So the first field, the name, that's just your own name for this configuration. Because you can set up multiple mining configurations, you can set up connections to multiple pools. And then whenever you run the Mobile Miner app, you can decide which pool and which currency you want to mine for. Next up, you've got the pool URL. That's the URL that you copied from the mining pool's instructions. So in this case, it's stratum plus TCP : uspool.electroneum.com : 3333. And if your pool doesn't use stratum, it may be http : or https : It just depends on your pool. Next up, the user. That is your wallet address. So whichever currency you're mining, that wallet that you set up right at the start, this is the public address for your wallet. You need to put that in there. And then the password is usually going to be X, just X on most mining pools. But you can take a look at the mining pool instructions to see what the default password is. You don't usually set your own password for the mining pool. You just use whatever they provide you with alongside your public wallet address. And then lastly, threads. You can set here how many CPU threads you want to mine with. I've got an iPhone 7 Plus, which means it's got a quad-core chip. I could mine with 4 threads, but I don't necessarily want to slow down my phone too much or have it heat up too much. I generally just leave it on 2. And then after you've configured everything and saved it, you can tap on Start Mining. And if you've filled in all the details correctly, it's going to try connecting to the pool. And by the way, if you want to see more details, you can tap on the log button at the bottom there. We'll show you exactly what it's doing. I'm just going to go back. Okay, there it tells me I've got a hash rate of 39.55 hashes per second. The pool has accepted 4 of the hashes I've submitted so far. The pool difficulty is 200, which is quite low. That port number that you specify in the pool URL, that usually puts you into a grouping for difficulty. So on most pools I've seen, 3333 is the easiest difficulty. You don't have a super expensive mining rig, so you don't want to go on the highest difficulty if you're going to mine from your phone. Usually the easiest one is fine. You'll still get coins. Okay, there I can see the pool difficulty has gone up to 3000, and it is busy mining now. So it's busy running. You can leave this and you can put this app into the background and it will just keep running. Please note that this does use a lot of battery power, so it's best to do this while your phone is plugged in. Your CPU is running pretty much full time, so you will drain your battery pretty quickly, but you may want to switch this on overnight and just let it run overnight. If you want to check how many coins you've mined so far, what you want to do is go back to the pool website, and on there just search for your public wallet address. Here I am on the uspool.electroneum.com website, And if I scroll down to the bottom, most of the pool websites have a feature like this where you just search for your wallet address and it will show you how much you've submitted to the pool so far. There we go. I can see I've got a pending balance of 0 at the moment. The pool has paid me 0 so far. I last submitted a share 3 minutes ago. That's my average hash rate down there. I only just started mining, so the hash rate is low, but it will go up and show more or less what I see in the app, the 39 that I saw just now. And I can see I've submitted a total of 3,000 hashes so far. So as the miner runs, give it about an hour or two, you'll start seeing your pending balance go up, because as blocks are unlocked, everyone who contributed to that block will get a small payment, depending on the number of contributions they sent in. And then with this pool specifically, every time my pending balance reaches 20 Electroneum, it's going to do a payout to my wallet. Now, running a miner like this just on your phone with smaller cryptocurrencies that are still CPU mineable like Electroneum, you may be able to earn a couple of coins if you leave it running for a couple of days. But ideally what you want to do is set this up on your phone, but also set this up on your computer, set it up on any spare servers you have, and just have miners running wherever you can, contributing to this pool. Every little bit of CPU power helps, and you can have as many workers contribute to the pool as you'd like. You just use that same wallet address for all of them. So in my case, for example, for the past week, I had miners running on just 4 small web servers that I use for testing, as well as my MacBook Pro at home, as well as my phone. And it takes about 2 or 3 days to mine 20 Electroneum, and then the payout is done to me. Thanks guys. If you have any questions about this video or mining or cryptocurrencies in general, please leave a comment below.